Talk of the next Nexus phone has been gathering momentum as of late, with some reports hinting at the reveal sooner rather than later. So, what's the word on the Nexus 5 grapevine? Earlier this month, a couple of images surfaced online claiming to be renders of the Nexus 5. These were quickly debunked either as Photoshop jobs or of images of a Chinese handset called the Caesar A9600. This means we still have no idea what the Nexus 5 will look like, and we'll probably have to rely on shoddy Photoshop jobs for the time being. As for who will be manufacturing the Nexus 5, several rumours are still pointing in LG's direction, even though the company played down these claims in January and called them unfounded. A so-called Google insider recently came forward offering some interesting specs, amongst them that the Nexus 5 is codenamed Megalodon and will feature a 2.3 GHz Snapdragon 800 processor, 3 GB of RAM and a 16 megapixel camera capable of 4K video capture. Perhaps unsurprisingly, these supposed leaks were eventually traced back to an 18-year-old kid with no apparent ties to Google. Another tipster sparked interest via Phone Arena, claiming that Google will be focusing less on big screen boom bouts with Nexus 5 and will instead be putting its efforts into creating a device with much improved camera and battery. The source also claimed the Nexus 5 will feature a 720p 4.5-inch IPS display, which will take up around 88% of the front of the phone, meaning a barely there bezel. The device would allegedly also pack a Snapdragon 600 quad-core chip, a 9-megapixel CCD camera and a hefty 2800 mAh battery. Again, these are all unverified claims, so be sure to take them with a pinch or two of salt for the time being. We have no concrete details on price yet either, although optimistic sources point to a bargain basement cost of around $99. One thing we're relatively sure of is that the Nexus 5 will come packing the brand new Android 5.0 OS, the zestfully named Keyline Pie. We expect Google to announce Android 5.0 at Google I/O, which takes place between the 15th and 17th of May. We're keeping our fingers tightly crossed for a Nexus 5 reveal around the same time too. Be sure to subscribe to Tech Radar for more info on the Nexus 5 as soon as we hear it.